Why, hello, my darlings. Happy holidays. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm feeling particularly festive today. I'm not a massive Christmas person, but I do love me a good Christmas movie. So when I saw Kelsey Impicciche do a challenge on her channel where every room in your house is themed after a different Christmas movie, I was like, yes, I need to try this. So I'll link hers below so you can check it out. But essentially what we're going to do is spin a wheel and it will land on a random Christmas movie, and we're going to decorate a different room inside a house based on that movie. So to get us started, I have gone ahead and made us this cute little house shell in, I forgot the name of the world, the magical world, the realm world. I've gone ahead and made us this cute little house. So we've got quite a few rooms that we can decorate. So downstairs here, we've got like a kitchen, we've got like maybe a study or something, a dining room, a living room, a bathroom, of course this little entranceway, and then upstairs we've got another bathroom and two bedrooms. So we got plenty of things to do, as well of course as the exterior of the house. And this is the wheel that I created for today's challenge. So I've picked some of my favorite holiday movies. Not all of them are on there because obviously we're not going to get a chance to use all of them. So I figured at least, if we pick a few, the chances of us actually being able to use most of these is really good. And these are all movies that I'm quite familiar with, and I feel like I'm going to be most confident in hopefully being able to bring to life in the rooms depending on what we get. So I'm thinking we might actually start with one of the downstairs rooms, probably the entranceway. So let's give it a spin and see what we get. Okay, we've got Christmas with the Cranks. So I've got a really, really good idea for this one. So for any of you who may not be familiar with the movie, so Christmas with the Cranks is basically the story of two parents and they've got one child. She has moved out and she's not going to be home for Christmas. So they decide they want to go on holiday and go on a cruise instead. And their neighbors pretty much just riot and make it impossible for them. And then they end up having to rush together a Christmas party anyway. So I think that the fun thing we could do potentially with this room is make it look very like anti-Christmas, or like maybe in like an Australian Christmas, because they wanted to go on a cruise in the movie. So maybe we could make it kind of like cruise themed or like tropical, that kind of thing, like very anti like snow cold vibes. So we're gonna renovate this little area here, and I'm feeling like we might actually do this part upstairs as the same thing because it is a rather small room. Oh, this banana leaf one would actually be kind of perfect, wouldn't it? Hold on, let's get that in a nice tropical color. Yes, that reminds me of like a typical like Hawaiian shirt kind of thing that you'd wear on a cruise, or that you see like all the dads wear on cruises. So I kind of think that's perfect. Maybe we can get some floorboards that will suit that nicely as well. That one's quite similar. Yes, that's cute. All right, I want to change up these stairs as well. So let's go with, oh, I like these island living ones. All right, now what can we add to this area? I'm thinking we can add like a cute little rug and maybe like some plants or something. I've decided to go with this like kind of bold like orange one. It kind of reminds me of like a beach towel or something like that you'd use on the beach, so I kind of love that. Putting up a little flower wreath because like it is still Christmas and it'd still be Christmas like on the cruise, but just more like tropical Christmas, I'm sad we don't have anything that's like similar to like luggage. I mean, we've got like backpacks and stuff. I guess that'd be kind of like the closest thing we can really have to, symbolizing, that they're like on the way out, they're going on holiday, So I guess I'll chuck down some backpacks or something. Oh, a captain's wheel. That's kind of perfect. That's definitely the vibe I'm going for. Oh, this is actually perfect. A sandy snowman. Yes, we need to put him in here. Absolutely. I think I'm running out of room. We might have to chuck him under the staircase, but it's fine. He can just be peeping out. Oh my god, I totally forgot we had sunblock in this game. Absolutely putting some sunblock down. Put this nice mirror down. We might move this life preserver over here. Cute. And I think I'm finally happy with these ones now. All right, I'm happy. Let's move on to our next room. I think I might do the kitchen next. All right, please give us something good for the kitchen. The holiday. Okay, the holiday themed kitchen. All right, I actually have a fantastic idea for this. So this is actually perfect. All right, I'm thinking this room right here for the kitchen, and I'm thinking like Iris's house, like the little English cottage vibes for this kitchen. I feel like that's going to be so cute. To give you an idea of what I'm going for, I've just quickly Googled it. So this is the kind of vibe we're looking for. We're looking for a big fireplace, real pokey little kitchen with a little bench in there, lots of like older kind of style, like plates and cutlery and stuff. I think it's going to be so adorable. All right, let's do it. First thing I want to do is put down a fireplace, and I'm thinking this one from Cottage Living is like pretty much spot on perfect. Oh, that looks so cute. I might actually just get rid of this window and just put that there instead. I really love The Holiday because I think it's very subtle kind of Christmas movie. It's basically a story of two different women who trade houses for the holiday season. One's from England and one's from America. And yeah, the vibes are all here with this one. It's a fantastic movie. Definitely recommend if you love a good rom-com like I do. I'm pretty sure Iris has like very light blue kind of like cupboards in her kitchen. So let's put them down. And she definitely would have a very old school stove, like something like that maybe. I'm like running out of room even for a fridge in this tiny little kitchen. I love it so much though. And she would definitely have to have heaps of this like storage space for sure. So let's add some of those. I'm thinking something like this but sized down for like the drapes. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the vibe. Something a bit like old school. I don't think we've got anything like florally or else that would have been like perfect. And we definitely want to add heaps and heaps of clutter to this kitchen as well. As you can see, I went a little bit crazy with the clutter, but it was necessary. That's definitely the vibe of like, you know, the kitchen from the movie. And I definitely think I could do more, but I also am like, wow, I'm spending far too much time on this. I've cluttered up this room so much that I highly doubt it's still functional, especially with this like massive circular table in the middle. But that's the vibe, like cute, cozy, and still a little bit festive, you know? So I just want to do, I haven't even touched the wallpaper yet, but straight away we're going to go for like a cottage kind of core. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to find like one final piece of art, I think, to tie the room together up here. Yeah, that's definitely it. Something like that for sure. Okay, I'm thinking we'll do similar floorboards to what we've got out in the entrance, but not the exact same shade. Maybe something like that. Actually, I think I want to go a little bit lighter. I reckon the lighter looks better. And just some wallpaper. Let's find something. Something like this is perfect. I'm not even going to change it. I think that that's literally what we need. Yep, that's all the vibes. I think I'm happy with that, fam. That is so cute and so cozy and just reminds me so much of the movie. So I hope that it reminds you guys of the movies too. I love it so much. Okay, next up I'm thinking we'll go with the dining room, which will probably make this one here. So what movie are we going to get this time? Please give us something good. Deck the halls. Okay. So the main thing about Deck the Halls would be like the neighbor rivalry about having the biggest and most ridiculous like lights display in the entire town, basically. It would have been fun to have that on the outside of the house, but I think there's going to be even more ridiculous trying to put that into a dining room. So let's see how we go, shall we? Okay, I'm thinking a big long dining table with like a ridiculous tree on top, and then we're just going to like go berserk with lights, I think. Like, we want this to look as over the top and ridiculous as possible. So let's go with like full on kind of like Christmassy chairs, like these disgusting colors, just like anything and everything Christmassy. That's what we're going to do. I think my problem is that I'm still trying to make this house like look good. And there's no way that this dining room is going to look any good. So I think I just need to admit defeat and stop trying and go for like the ugly options, because honestly, those are the ones that are going to work. I really don't know what to do for wallpaper in this room though. The red is a bit much, but I feel like it's very necessary, to be quite honest. I haven't seen this movie in years, but I feel like the impression that it left on me is mainly just all about the lights and the decorations and the rivalry. So that's really what I want to try and put into this room. Put a little Rudolph in the corner. Here we go, a little light up snowman. Yes, that is perfect. I was trying to decide between these two garland things, and I was like, you know what? We'll use them all. We'll use, you know, in fact, we'll use multiple, because, you know, this never can have enough. For these wreaths, oh, there's just so much we can use. We love it. This room just really looks like Santa threw up in here, and you know what? It's fine. The best part is I haven't even gotten to the lights yet. This is just going to get worse and worse. All right, let's do some lights now. We want all the lights, all the lights. You can't have enough lights. Oh, look, there's some little candles, Christmas candles we can use. This is great. This is such a fire hazard. I think we better put a smoke alarm or something in this room. Oh, there's a different snowman. Oh, look, these look like little snowflakes. They're perfect. Oh, look at this awesome CC. They look like baubles. Let's put some of those around too. I mean, look, I don't think I could fit anything else into this room if I tried. It actually hurts my eyes to look at. So I'm going to call that done. All right, next up, let's do this tiny little bathroom that's off of the Santa Vomit dining room. The princess switch. Okay, I don't really know how we're going to incorporate that into a bathroom, but maybe we can just make it look really fancy and royal. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we've got. Do you have a rich looking bathtub? Jet set luxury bath. That looks very fancy. Maybe not the right kind of fancy. I'm thinking like very royal fancy, so like golds and stuff. What about this ridiculous swan bath? That's actually kind of perfect. We'll use that. Oh yes, this matching swan sink is perfect. That's definitely fit for royalty, that is. And do we have a matching toilet as well? I feel like we do. We do have one, but is that too much? Does that look too ridiculous? Says me, who just did that monstrosity of a room next door to it. But I don't know. Like, this one's quite nice too. That looks quite, like, more tastefully fancy. Maybe we could do a slightly more tastefully fancy. Yeah, that actually looks really nice. If we change the colour, yeah. Maybe you can do some marble flooring. What do we have? Oh yes, this is perfect fancy marble flooring. And look at this mirror. It's actually not even that expensive, and it's like definitely the vibe that we're going for. And we can't forget some royal toilet paper. And we're just going to do some finishing touches of little hand towels and maybe some little scented candles around the bath just to really make it feel luxurious. I'm not sure what colour to do the walls. I'm thinking something rather simple though. Me 30 seconds ago. Let's go simple. Now me. Let's go for this ridiculous one from Vampires. Like, I know it's hard to see, but that definitely looks like a princess's bathroom to me. So, mission accomplished. Next up, let's do this room here. I'm thinking maybe either a study or like a sitting room. I guess it depends what movie we get to sort of which vibe we go for it. So, let's see. All right. The Grinch. All right. I'm thinking maybe a sitting room will be a good idea for the Grinch. He seems like the kind of bro that would appreciate a sitting room. So let's try that, shall we? So honestly, for the Grinch, I'm thinking just like lots of green vibes mainly. And, you know, I know his house is quite kind of cluttered, a little bit messy. So maybe that kind of thing. This color is perfect for him, but like I hate that design. So I'm hoping we've got something similar that we can use in terms of wallpaper. I'm struggling to find one. Please don't make me use the ugly one. Please, game, please. Ah, this color is perfect. It's disgusting, but it's perfect. Let's see if we can find something similar for the floor. I guess we can always use this grass one. It's kind of the right vibe, isn't it? Maybe we can fill this room with like lots of stolen presents and maybe like something big and red, maybe like a heart or something to symbolize, you know, like his heart. Like that would be nice. Here we go. Here's some presents. There we go. That's cute. And I feel like he would want quite a bit of privacy, so we need to get some drapes in here as well. I keep coming back and adding more and more presents to this pile, but I don't know. It just feels like he needs more. And we all know that the Grinch loves jazzercise, so we should give him a little boombox so he can do his jazzercise as well. And this cute little retro one will do good. We'll put it on top of his little fireplace. Okay, do we have an ugly green chair? Oh, this one is actually perfect. Oh my god. And we've all seen the Grinch eat glass, so maybe we should give him a trash can and some recycling so he can get his food from as well. And because we don't actually have one in the kitchen, that would kind of work out really well. Alright, the only thing I can find that's kind of like would be symbolic to like him growing his heart would be like this sign from Get to Work. It's a little bit big, so we might size it down a little bit and then we'll put it like back here, I think maybe. I really don't know that there's a lot more I can do to decorate this room. I'm really struggling to come up with some ideas. Oh, but you know what we should do? We should actually put down a dog bowl and some toys and stuff for his dog Max. I can't believe I almost forgot about Max. I'm so upset with myself right now. Okay, I think I'm finally happy with that. It definitely gives me Grinchy vibes. Does it give you guys Grinchy vibes too? Please let me know in the comments what you think. All right, let's move on to our final room downstairs, which is going to be the living room. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas living room. I feel like we can do that. It's just going to be very gothic compared to the rest of the house. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm up for it. I'm very curious to see how hard this is going to be considering I don't actually have like the spooky stuff pack. So my spooky CC and in-game content is quite limited. But you know what? We're going to make do. These vampire walls with the little bats on them are actually kind of perfect, but they just don't come in like the right color. Like I'm not really vibing any of those. So I'm thinking we might go for one of these other vampires ones in a black swatch because they actually come in black. Like something like that actually looks pretty good, I think. We definitely want some black flooring. But again, the vampires ones are just letting me down. I'm very sad. Hold on, what do we got in this one? That's more the vibe, but it doesn't look really black. It just looks kind of grey. Oh, or maybe we should go with some black floorboards. Actually, I like that better. That looks a bit spookier. Now, admittedly, I actually have not seen Nightmare Before Christmas for many, many years. So, if I make a stupid decision with my decorating, I'm very, very sorry in advance for that. One thing I want to do is I definitely want to use some of these like cobwebs that we used from the Grinch's room as well, because that definitely is the right vibe. A couple of cracks in the walls, stuff like that. That looks really good. We definitely need to get a big ass TV in here as well. This is finally starting to come together a little bit. Let's get some seats in here. Maybe we can break up all of this black with some red like sofas or something. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yes. Oh my god, I forgot these pumpkins came with Snowy Escape. These are actually so cute and perfect. Let's use them. You guys, look how perfect this Christmas tree is to use in here. Absolutely, we need to use it. Okay, I'm really happy with how this room is slowly coming together. It's honestly taking me a while. One thing I also want to get for this room is like a little pet bowl and stuff for Zero. Because, I mean, we did it for Max. We have to do it for Zero too, right? So, and definitely some red ones. Okay, I think I've got everything to make it like a decent living room. It looks quite cute. I'm pretty happy with it. So I think I'm going to leave it there with that one. Moving upstairs. We've only got 3 rooms left to go. We've got a bathroom, maybe a kid's room or something, and also a master bedroom. I reckon for the next one, let's do the upstairs bathroom. Home Alone 2. Okay, I'm trying to think of how I can incorporate things from Home Alone 2 into a bathroom, because the main thing I think of with that movie is obviously it's set in New York. Little Kevin McAllister's at a hotel, and then there's obviously the toy store, and then his aunt and uncle's place in New York that's under renovation. So I'm trying to think of which vibe we want to go for the bathroom. Maybe let's jump in and see what we've got, and hopefully the inspiration will come to me. So this movie was made in the 90s. I'm thinking maybe we'll make like maybe a 90s family style kind of bathroom, like the one that his in his parents' house and in the hotel as well. Let's try something like that maybe. Oh, they absolutely had a shower tub combo like this. Probably not quite as fancy, but the hotel would have had one fancy like this because he stayed in like a 5-star hotel. So I think that that's a good idea. Oh, that tile is so tacky. That definitely reminds me of like the 90s or something that would look nice back in the day, but it's like dated now. We're definitely going to need some little potties for the bathroom because he had a big family. Some of them were quite young, and don't forget that Fuller still wets the bed. So yeah, we definitely need little potty chairs as well. I grew up in the 90s, and I just remember everything that was in movies that was kind of in style at the time was very like off-white and like not yellow but like tanny kind of coloured, you know? So that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of with this. And then we'll move this toilet over in the corner. Yeah, this is coming together nicely. This is definitely the kind of look I'm going for. One thing we don't really have in this game that I definitely remember like everyone's house having when I grew up was the little mats that went around the toilet. Like the little carpets. And I know some of the previous Sims games had it, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that this game does. Unless it comes in a pack that I don't have. So I'm just going to make like a little fake one, I think, out of something to put there. Because maybe something like this. I'm going to use this little carpet and just put it like underneath the toilet to just kind of like represent that, I think. Like that. And now I want to use kind of something similar to the marble we did downstairs, but like a kind of like more yellowy version. I've stayed at a few fancy hotels over the years, and a lot of them are still quite kind of like outdated with their terms of like what's fancy. So, and it's definitely this kind of color flooring and walls and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, and this kind of color wallpaper. Yeah, this is 100% the vibe. This is 100% what it's like. I'm going to size down a bunch of these little shampoos and conditioners and stuff and like put them on the side here. Maybe we could find one that looks like aftershave for Kevin to traumatize himself using. I'm pretty happy with this one because I feel like that was a very hard room to try and make look like a Christmas movie, but this definitely looks like a 90s fancy hotel bathroom to me. But there's just one more final thing I want to do and then I'll be happy with this room. This is the closest thing I could find to like an inflatable like pool toy that he uses in the movie to trick the hotel staff. So I was like, yeah, we definitely need something like that in there. All right, I'm happy now. Let's move on to the kids' room. Elf! Yes, 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 yes. That is actually so perfect for a kid's room. I've got amazing ideas. Elf is one of my absolute all-time favorite movies, probably my favorite Christmas movie. I am so, so excited. Yes! All right, so I think what I want to do with this one is I want to kind of base it off of the workshop from the North Pole. So let me bring up a photo of that so I can explain. So this is what I really want to do. I want to have like the white wall, the white floors, and then just lots of colorful like presents and toys and like some of Buddy's favorite things, which means Santa, maple syrup, candy. Like that's what I'm thinking, and that's such a kid vibe, and it's precious, and I'm really excited. I'm going to mix things up this time, and we're going to go in with our wallpaper first. Let's find a nice wooden one. All right, this one from Spa Day is perfect. That's the exact vibe I want. And for flooring, we want something light and similar. This pets one, perfect, done. Those were like the easiest decisions I've made all day. The easiest and fastest decisions I've made all day, actually. That's kind of crazy. This bed is actually perfect, like the right kind of colors and everything. Oh, yes, beautiful. Now let's go crazy with some toys, I think. Okay, I have no idea what kind of lucky kid has a room like this, but honestly, I would have been so jealous of them as a kid. They've just got all the toys. I'm thinking we'll give the kid a little desk as well, so they can do their homework and practice all their little elf commandments. I think that'd be rather cute. Oh, and this little holiday snowman can represent his friend Leon from the North Pole. Oh, that helps him on his way to get to New York. Yes, he's so cute. He should come in the corner over here. And Buddy the Elf loves making snowflakes and all sorts of things out of paper. So we're definitely going to hang some of those kinds of things up around this room. I'm so happy with this room. It is so cute, and it reminds me so much of Elf. Just looking at it makes me smile, just like the movie does. So, I hope you guys love it as much as I do. All right, and onto our final internal room. We still have the outside of the house to be decorated, but onto the final indoor room. This is going to be the master bedroom. Let's see what we get. And we've only actually got 3 answers left on the wheel. So, what's it gonna be? Love Actually. A Love Actually bedroom. There's a lot of different characters and scenes and locations in this movie, so I don't know, there's a lot of different things I could do with this one. So Love Actually and Elf are probably my top 2 favorite all-time ever holiday movies. I love them so much. I watch Love Actually probably like 2 to 3 times a year. I am obsessed with it. And I think the thing that reminds me of Love Actually the most is like white, red, and black, because that's kind of like, it's the poster. It's literally the colors on the poster. I think there's little things from each individual character we could potentially bring into this to help make it obvious that it's a Love Actually room. So let's get started and see where we go with it anyway. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Christmas is all around me, and so the feeling grows. Thinking maybe we'll go for like a kind of silvery looking carpet, and then we'll do white walls with kind of red and black accents maybe for the room. We'll just see how that goes anyway. That's my idea now, but that may change like 50 times. I just painted this wall and I misread Pure Expressions for Polar Express. Tell me you're excited for Christmas without telling me. This already is starting to look very similar to the kids' room, and I don't want it to look real similar, so we may have to change that up. But let's see what we've got in the way of options for beds. You know what this room actually could be a mixture of? Love Actually and the Santa Claus. Because I just realized I didn't put the Santa Claus on the wheel. How did I remember Die Hard as a Christmas movie and not the Santa Claus? I am actually really upset with myself at the moment now, because that is a travesty. No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This is very hard. I think I'm going to end up failing this challenge just because I can't do this. Do we try and do the Santa Claus instead? Like, hear me out, hear me out. As you can see, Santa Claus is a little bit of green, but it's mainly red and white, okay? So it was very similar to Love Actually. A little bit of black, as you can see. But what I'm thinking of is, like, their workshop, like, what it kind of looks like in there. So it's kind of like gingerbread house kind of vibes. So like browns, a little bit of red and white, a little bit of pops of color, very Christmassy. I feel like maybe that would be the better vibe. I feel like I'm cheating and I failed this challenge. Like I've been sitting here for the best part of 45 minutes trying to make a Love Actually bedroom, and this is as far as I got and I hate it. So I reckon let's go for the Santa Claus instead. Please don't hate me. Please don't cancel me for that. Alright, first thing I want to do is get rid of this disgusting carpet. We'll put down some floorboards, I reckon. Some nice wooden floorboards. Something like that. See, already I've got more of a vision for this than I did for the last one. Okay, yes. This Realm of Magic one. That looks perfect. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm so excited to actually have a vision for this. Okay. Oh, yes. This vampire's wardrobe is literally the most perfect thing. It goes so nicely in this room. I'm starting to doubt my choice in everything else, however. But you know what? It's fine. We'll work it out. It's fine. I think the hardest part of this challenge for me is trying to resist the urge to put just plants everywhere, because like that's just a very normal practice when I'm building, is to just cover every room in plants. I'm really struggling not to do that because I keep going to do it and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't. And I just found this snowflake replica that I'm going to use. I'm going to put it around the room somewhere. I'm trying to decide where. That can represent Jack Frost from the third Santa Claus movie, I think it was, he was in. Okay, I've just put down SC on the wall to stand for like Santa Claus or like Scott Calvin, you know? I thought that was really cute. I think I'm pretty happy with that room as well. I don't want to overdo it because it's already looking like a lot. And we don't want it to look anything like the Deck of the Halls dining room downstairs. So I think I'm pretty happy with this. And last but not least, we've got the exterior of the house. Now, I don't know how we're going to make this house look Die Hard themed if that's what we get. So I'm really actually praying for Home Alone. Thank you, some gods. Thank you. I don't want to have to try and make a Nakatomi Plaza house exterior, okay? So I think we can absolutely do a Home Alone themed exterior for sure. We're going to make it look just like the McAllister house. We're going to do the brick, we're going to do the cute little wreath on the door, and we're going to do the dark shutters, and we're going to do some lights, okay? And I think that's going to look so cute because this is a little suburban house, and this kind of look is going to be perfect, I hope, if I can pull it off. We'll see. All right. It's kind of like a reddy brown kind of brick color, so I reckon something like this. This house is, you know what though? This house is actually starting to look like the little house that Harry Potter and the Dursleys live in. It's fine. We could fix it. I swapped out the windows at the front of the house for these ones so we can have the little shutters because I think that really helps make the look. And I'm trying to find some little chimneys that we can get poking out of the roof too because we've got a few chimneys in the house. It only makes sense. I really wish I'd put this house on a foundation so we could raise it up and do a few little like stairs to the entrance. So I'm going to save it and then maybe try and raise it up and hope that it doesn't break everything, but I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, that was super risky, but I feel like it paid off. It looks so good. Well, I like it anyway. I feel like all I need to do now is do a bit of landscaping. I'll add some plants and things like that. I'm thinking some bushes at the front because I remember they had some bushes with like lights in it at the front. I thought that might be nice and we might be able to try something similar. I specifically remember they did have a like curved driveway as well in this movie, but obviously no cars, no driveways. So I figure I'll just do a little bit of like, I don't know, like painting, like terrain paint or something to make up for that. Okay, I think I'm somewhat happy with this, like, landscaping. It's not perfect because I'm not all that good at landscaping, I'm not going to lie. But I like it. I feel like it gives you the vibe that I was trying to get across anyway, which was, you know, the, like, circle path driveway kind of dealio. And I think it looks really cute. So what I was thinking now is we'll bring a sim here, we'll put some proper lights on the house, get it all snowy, and then we'll take a proper look and tour it. I'm so excited. Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Kylo Ren. Your duty is done, decorating our house with some lights. And here's the final build. You guys, I'm so proud of myself for doing this. I'm not the best builder, as I feel like I say every time I tend to do building in this game, but I'm particularly proud of this one. It's helped me get into the Christmas spirit after a bit of a rough year. So let's head straight in and have a proper tour of the build. So we enter straight into our entranceway, which is based off of Christmas with the Cranks. It's very tropical, it's very cruisy, it's very anti-Christmas because we're going on holiday, we're skipping Christmas this year. If we continue over to our left, we are in the Grinch's room where we have stolen all the presents. We've got our little gramophone to do some jazzercise, and we've got our heart up on the wall as well, which is super sweet. And then through this door here is our Nightmare Before Christmas themed living room. Very dark and gothic and fun, kind of Halloweeny, but also very Christmassy. So if we go back the way we came, whoop, back through Grinch's room, whoop, and if we actually travel through this door on the right hand side, we are met by a beautiful kitchen inspired by Iris's kitchen from the movie The Holiday, which I think is super beautiful. It looks so nice. I would actually let my Sims live in a house that looked like hers, because this is stunning, and believe it or not, it's actually functional. I saw Kylo Ren walking around all the tables and stuff before, so it actually works. So that's fantastic bonus. Then brace yourselves for the Santa vomit in this next room. Deck the Hall's dining room. So it's very over the top, competing with the neighbors to have the best Christmas decorations and light display in all the town. And honestly, I don't think anyone would beat this. This is just very in your face, very loud, very pretty, extremely Christmassy. And through this door over on the left here, we have our Princess Switch inspired bathroom, which is definitely fit for a princess. Absolutely love it. It's such a vibe. I would definitely take a bath in here. So if we come back the way we came, woo, we can head upstairs. We do continue with the Christmas with the Cranks theme up here, as it's kind of like the second entranceway to the second floor of the house. If we come through this door over here, we have got our amazing Home Alone 2 themed bathroom. Looks like a hotel kind of vibe, very 90s style. Absolutely love it, including our little water guy. Our blow up inflatable water character. Okay, you know what I'm trying to do from the movie there. I just can't find the words right now. And then over through this door over here, we've got our beautiful kids room inspired by the movie Elf. Absolutely love it. It looks just like Santa's workshop in the North Pole. I am obsessed with how this room turned out. So cute. And then across the hall, we have our master bedroom, which is based off of the movie The Santa Claus. So Scott Calvin would be very happy to be sleeping in this room, I tell you now. Really cute, really Christmassy. Gives me the vibes I'm in a giant gingerbread house. So yeah. And we also can't forget our enchanting exterior, which is based off of the first Home Alone movie. Anyway, you guys, I really hope that you have an amazing, incredible, safe, happy holiday season with all your loved ones. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I have put this house up on the gallery just in case you want to have some fun with it. Go to your heart's extent. I hope you enjoy it. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, shushubi, and as always, dag dag.